Good morning. Happy Monday. It is February, I believe, the 10th of 2020, and welcome to this week's Magic Words for Parents. I am Karen Locke-Culp. I do these most weeks. Next week, we're actually off because there's a Monday holiday, but I do these most weeks, and what I most want to do is give you something super quick and super meaningful that you can take into your parenting week. And it's funny because this month in the We Turned Out Okay sort of universe, like on the podcast and stuff, is all about what we believe and how what we believe creates our reality. And I wanted to do one on kind of practical beliefs for parents, like practical beliefs that you can take into your parenting that will be effective and helpful. And what I really wanted to do was try to find like one to illustrate that. And I was struggling with that. And then I have an inspirational calendar given to me by a very dear friend of mine. And the first thing that she wrote in it was, never doubt your work or your worth, which like I actually just kept it on that for like the first month that I had this calendar. And because I was struggling to believe that I was worthy or that my work was good work. And everything I create for you, I want it to be good, right? I guess we have differing views of what that is and what it means and stuff like that. But that's the belief at the core of my center, that I create assets that help you as a parent. And today, as I say, I went to open this up just as I was thinking, like, what am I going to talk about in today's Magic Words for Parents? And today's inspirational calendar entry says the following: it is not your job to be everything to everyone. And I'll show it to you. See, February 10th. It is not your job to be everything to everyone. And I'll tell you, as soon as I read that, I realized that this is exactly what I'm talking about. If we approach parenting, this is so incredibly practical, but it's also kind of mind-blowing to me anyway. If we approach parenting like our job is to be everything to everyone, we get up in the morning. Probably we get up in the morning having gotten no sleep, because what we've been doing in our minds, and I have done this. So like I have tried to be everything to everyone. What it got me was a tendon disorder, probably lifelong. So far, for 8.5 years, tendon disorder, because I would lie awake at night trying to figure out how I was going to schedule everything for everybody. What were we going to eat? How was I going to get the kitchen clean? Somebody was coming over. Somebody was going somewhere else. How was I going to be everything to everyone? And the thing is, I completely forgot about me. I completely forgot that I had to stand for myself. And after several years of that, trying to be everything for everyone, I ended up unable to walk really more than a few steps. Whenever I left the house in 2011, 2012, I needed a wheelchair, into 2012, I should say. And then in early 2012, I started with a physical therapist who helped me walk again. But it was 18 months from the time that we started in February of 2012 to when I could walk again, like to when I could walk as you think of walking, walk around the grocery store, walk a mile around the block, do something exercisey. And the thing is, I'm a person who really craves exhilaration and the thrill of things like skiing and being outside and stuff like that. So it was very, very difficult. And the practical belief that I had to be everything to everyone is what got me into that situation. I don't want that for you. What I want for you instead is that you can say to yourself, it's not my job to be everything to everyone. And when you're coming from that place, so what happened for us is suddenly I couldn't be everything to everyone. I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even not be in pain. Like I couldn't do anybody's laundry anymore. I couldn't do any of those things. And so what had to happen was the other people in our household, including the children, had to start taking some responsibility that they hadn't had before. And it actually brought us closer together as a family. So believing that it is not my job to be everything to everyone made us closer as a family. I was helping people. I was helping the members of my family stand up on their 2 feet, right? And figure out what they could do or what they needed help with. they loved taking part in things like cooking and whatnot, and none of that would have happened except that I changed my belief from it's my job to be everyone, to be everything to everyone, to the opposite of that. So that's a very practical illustration of a way that our internal beliefs can completely change what actually happens in the real world. That is, again, as I said, that's what's going on all this month at WeTurnedOutOK.com. I am a child development expert, so a lot of what I do has to do with helping people feel happy in their home lives and enjoying time with kids and making it be less about disciplining and more about actual enjoyment. And if you need any help with that, please, please, please go to WeTurnedOutOK.com. And I am this week, if you are watching and listening in real time, I'm going to offer a gift, a free gift on Valentine's Day for anybody who's a newsletter subscriber. And so you can go to WeTurnedOutOK.com/weekly to sign up for that newsletter. And then you can get that free gift. All right, cheers. Happy Valentine's Day, if that's where you are, if you're watching that in these first few days. I hope it's wonderful for you. And oh, you know what else I'll do? I'll post in the notes here. I just did a blog post about 3 ways that you can enjoy Valentine's Day even when you're raising little kids. And I'll pop that in here so you can read it. All right, cheers. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Bye.